What's up, YouTube? This is Design Jedi coming at you with another article today. This one is entitled, from The Verge, entitled Disney's live-action Star Wars show might cost upwards of $100 million for 10 episodes. Quality is going to be critical. By Andrew Liptak. Details on Disney's forthcoming streaming platform are thin. We know it will have Star Wars and Marvel films and shows, although it appears that the original films won't be exclusive to the service. It's expected to launch in 2019, and it'll be substantially cheaper than Netflix. A New York Times profile on the executive in charge of the platform sheds a bit more light, hinting that the company will put some incredible resources into its productions. Former film critic Chief Ricky Strauss will lead the service as its president of content and marketing. He had long overseen Disney's larger marketing efforts promoting movies like Black Panther and The Force Awakens. The profile also highlights that the upcoming live-action Star Wars television show, as an example, written by Jon Favreau, who directed Iron Man and appeared in Solo: The Star Wars Story. The Times say that the show is expected to cost around $100 million for 10 episodes. Holy hell! Favreau says that the new streaming service affords a wonderful opportunity to tell stories that stretch over multiple chapters. In addition to Favreau's show, the Times notes that the Disney has at least 9 movies in production or advanced development, with budgets in the $20 to $60 million range, including live adaptations of The Lady and the Tramp, The Sword and the Stone. Oh man, The Sword and the Stone, which will be helmed by 28 weeks later director Juan Carlos Frashadillo? Man, I don't know how to say that name. The service will also include a revival of the Clone Wars animated show, and it might also include a reboot of the Muppets. The profile also highlights that Disney will emphasize its existing library of content with its animated films, and at least 5,000 episodes of old Disney-branded television shows will anchor the service. In the interview, Strauss noted that the quality is going to be critical for the service, which will have to compete with companies like Amazon, Netflix, and Apple, all of which are spending billions to produce new content for their subscribers. A $1 million budget for a live-action Star Wars show isn't quite in the same ballpark as any of the live-action films, but it's significantly more than your typical television drama, putting it in the ballpark as other prestige shows like HBO's Game of Thrones and Netflix Altered Carbon, both of which are incredible. If you have not seen Altered Carbon, I suggest you get on Netflix and check that out. That is an amazing show. The first season was awesome. Anyway, thought I would cover this for my fans and give you a little feedback. It's not a lot of money. $100 million for 10 episodes is not a lot of money for Disney. And really and truly what they're saying is it's not near the budget for things like Solo: A Star Wars Story, which had I think a budget of almost $500 million after reshoots and everything. But he is right. Quality is going to be critical for it to actually be a service that people want. And I don't think it's going to do well. I have heard this on other channels, but I'm going to chime in. I think that Disney is looking at another bomb, in the ballpark of A Wrinkle in Time or Tomorrowland. I don't think this is going to catch on. I don't think people are going to pay for it. But that's just my take on it. Anyway, I thought I would cover it. Have a great day.